Hi everyone, welcome to Savi's Palette. My name is Savita and today I'm going to share with you all a very unique dish typical of Karnataka, the state where I'm from in India, and we call it Matvadi Palya. It's just basically a dry curry of lentils and methi leaves. You can also use green beans or cluster beans instead of the methi leaves. And it's very tasty, very healthy, highly rich in protein, which we typically eat with either rice or chapati or other Indian breads. I actually like to eat it by itself. It's so tasty. So it's very easy to make, and let's go ahead and get started. Okay, some of the key ingredients I'm going to show you to you right now. The other ingredients I'm going to go ahead and show it to you as we go make the dish. One of the key ingredients is the Channa dhal, which I have soaked for about 2 hours, drained out the water. I've drained out the water completely and left it like in the strainer for an extra 30 minutes, so there's no water there. And I have about a handful of curry patta or curry leaves, 3 green chilies, and about 2 tablespoons of coconut. So you can add grated coconut, but I just add coconut pieces. And then I have my methi washed and chopped up fine, ready to go. First step is to grind these ingredients together, and you want to grind it really coarse. You want to make sure it doesn't get mushy. So I'm just going to use up this grinder, add no water at all. I'm going to go ahead and grind this up into a coarse paste. Add all these ingredients to this. Without adding any water, let's go ahead and grind it. It's ready to go. You don't want to over grind it, just a couple of rounds so you get it into nice particulate. Typically, this ground paste is added to the seasoning along with the methi and fried till it all gets mixed and cooked well together. This takes a very long time. Plus, the dal also tends to absorb a lot of oil. So you will need to put a lot more oil if you're going to fry it directly on the pan, on the stove. So one of the way around it is to actually steam it first. If you steam this up first, it will make it softer and you can lessen the cooking time and also the consumption of oil. And you can use any idli steamer to steam this, but I actually picked up this microwavable idli steamer from Amazon some time back, and although I don't use it so much for making idlis, it works perfectly for this purpose. It only takes about 2 to 3 minutes in this for the mixture to get cooked. So the base, I have a little bit of water, and I have 3 of these containers. I'm just going to use 2. Just add a drop of oil to each one so mixture doesn't get stuck, and then we'll just give it a quick wipe. Okay, let's move this mixture into this container here. I'm going to go ahead and add half a teaspoon of salt to this mixture. Mix it up. Now I'm just going to take out a decent piece of, place it in the idli. The biggest advantage of using this microwavable idli maker is, first, it gets cooked really quickly. It takes only 2 to 3 minutes to get cooked. And second, you can really monitor the exact level you want your mixture to be steamed. Because if you steam it too much, it becomes very dry. And if you steam it too little, obviously it will not be fully cooked. So you can monitor it very nicely. So with 1 cup of dal, it fits 8 of these idli slots perfectly. I'm just going to add a drop of oil on the top so it doesn't get very dry. So you don't want the top to dry out. Okay. That's a nice little vent. If you're in a rush and if you have some idli batter and you want to make just 4 idlis for yourself, this is a perfect way to do it. All right, this goes into the microwave for 2 to 3. All right, It's been 2 minutes exactly and it's done. Look how easy was that. So see, it's perfectly cooked. It's ready to go into the curry. I'm going to move this into a container and crush this up and get it ready for the next step. We just need to break this up like so. This is ready to go. So let's go to the pan. The pan is nice and hot, and to this I'm going to go ahead and add a tablespoon of coconut oil. The heated coconut oil, I'm going to go ahead and add half a teaspoon mustard seeds. Also add 1/4 of a teaspoon of asafetida or ing. Let this sputter. So the mustard seeds are sputtering, and now to this I'm going to add a teaspoon of Channa dhal, teaspoon of Urud dhal. Wait for, so when it's slightly toasted, I'm going to go ahead and add some more curry leaves and a couple of red chilies. Cook till the dal, both the Channa dal and the Urud dal becomes nice and brown. It's ready, and to this now we'll add our methi leaves, chopped methi. And now we'll make sure the methi doesn't get dried out. Okay. If you feel it's getting dried out, sprinkle some water in it so it gets nicely cooked. Okay, now we'll add the crushed up, ground and steamed lentil mixture to this. Just make sure there are no lumps. Mix this up. If you feel like the mixture is too dry, you're welcome to add a little bit more oil to this. Any type of oil of your preference. I do prefer the coconut oil. I think this could take a little bit more oil, so I'm going to add another half tablespoon of coconut oil. There, it's almost ready. And close and let it cook for about 2 to 3 minutes. Okay, it's completely cooked and ready, our Matvadi Palya. The last couple of things we need to add about a couple of teaspoons of freshly squeezed lemon juice. Serve this up. And some cilantro, chopped cilantro. There it is. This is so tasty. You can just sit and eat this as a snack along with your coffee or tea. Such an awesome dish. All right, let's transfer it into this container. Okay, here it is. The Matvadi Palya or Matodi Palya with methi or fenugreek leaves, or you can also call it as fenugreek and lentil dry curry. And it is dry, but it's supremely flavorful. And I'm going to actually move it to this little container and eat it as I have my chai. You all saw how easy it was to make this Matodi Palya or Matvadi Palya. And let me go ahead and give a taste to what we just made. And there you go. So good. You really don't need to eat this with anything. You can eat it by itself. Like take a whole bowl of it and eat it, and goes perfectly with your chai. That oil adds a really nice flavor to it, very gentle, and the spices are not so strong. There's that, it's still mild spices, and you can vary the amount of green chilies. I put 3, which is perfect, I think. And the amount of methi I put in was 1 whole bunch. I hope you like this recipe, and I hope you get to try out Matodi Palya or Matvadi Palya, and let me know how you like it. And thanks for watching Savi's Palette. And please like, share and subscribe, and I hope to see you all again soon. Thank you again. Bye bye.